Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good Tuesday morning, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We are, already Tuesday. Wow, it's going fast.
The hot weather.
That must be it. It is hot in Warsaw. I hope the rest of you are drinking a lot of water and making sure you're, staying hydrated. Anyway, just to cover things, we're last couple of days, we're putting together the Last Mile magazine. It's looking great. The first digital and interactive magazine in Central Europe covering logistics and industrial real estate. So if you want to get any last ads in or last information in, send it through to us. I think Friday is our deadline on that. We'll be putting it out soon after. Also, we're working on our events for September, and we have September 16th, our Back to Business cocktails. September 22nd, which at the InterContinental is our first annual OctoberFest event. We've got great German beers, wines, and fantastic, yummy, greasy food. So if you'd like to get a table for that, let us know. Also, October 20th and 21st, of course, the week after Expo Real, we have our CEE Investment Awards. So October is always a big investment month. So little interesting things coming together after summer. So Winston, good to see you.
Good morning.
Good you made it in. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
So Winston, let's just jump right into our exciting commercial real estate news from EuropaProperty.com. We'll take a quick break, 20 seconds. We'll be back and we will hear what Winston has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the brave new world of Europa Properties' Last Mile digital and interactive magazine. It's the only one of its kind to cover the Central and Eastern European region with 100% dedication and focus on industrial property and logistics. Don't miss our June edition. So, welcome back. Winston, ready for action?
Yeah, so good morning. And today we start in Poland and on the residential market. And Cordea aims to realise almost half its total sales in Poland. So in addition to its stable Hungarian performance and its international expansion, the property developer is planning to sell 745 apartments in Poland this year, which would be around half of the group's combined sales targets for all its markets.
Wow.
The company is also present in Romania, Spain, and the United Kingdom, and has recently become a sole shareholder of the Polish developer Polnord.
Okay.
Yep, so in Poland, Cordea is active in Krakow, Warsaw, and the Tri-City area, and it plans to expand to other Polish cities. So in the last couple of months, the company has launched some new developments, and it's looking good for the residential market moving forward. And staying on the residential theme, Cushman & Wakefield have analysed the findings from a report or a survey carried out by SW Research on a sample of inhabitants from the largest Polish cities. And what they're trying to find out is, what this is the rental market, and what are tenants looking for, and what is important to them. And the two things that came out was the standard of the fit out, that makes sense, the amount of rent. These were the two most important aspects of renting an apartment. And they asked Polish citizens over 18 years of age, and in the 6 cities where they carried out the survey, which is Warsaw, Krakow, Poznan, Łódź, Tri-City, and Wrocław, the correspondents answered detailed questions. And according to Cushman & Wakefield, the Polish residential market is going through somewhat of a revolution.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, with the rise in the private rental sector, especially, this is making the sector grow, and it's making the quality of the sector a lot higher. Right. With investors coming in and producing some very high standard
locations
product
to rent.
Yeah. And the key selling points, or how to attract tenants, according to the survey, these are the new recent findings. So tenants like to have a terrace, a garden, or a balcony, the close proximity to parks, forests, and other green areas. And 2 must-haves they look for are good internet connection, and a larger dwelling size, maybe with an additional workroom or study. And I think what we're finding there is this is all a fallout from the COVID.
Yeah, they want to go outside and get a bit of
air. They want to be close to nature. They want a bit of fresh air, and they want to get outside after being locked in for a year. So no huge surprise there.
Probably the same if you did a survey anywhere in the world, I guess.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think these are the new norms moving forward. Moving to the Baltic states and in the investment market, and Lodging Invest has sold a logistics centre in Vilnius to East Capital Real Estate. It's a 33,000 square metre logistics centre located on the outskirts of Tallinn. And Newsec and Redgate Capital advised the seller in this sale and leaseback transaction. The buyer, East Capital, is managing 4 real estate funds at the moment with a total property value of 454 million euros, including around 240,000 square metres of logistic properties, which currently makes them the largest institutional asset manager of logistics premises in the Baltics. And according to Indrek Mihals, this is a partner at Newsec, he says that interest from investors is very strong, especially in the logistics area of the market, and with long-term leases and attractive tenants. So, I mean, no huge surprises there. And
yeah, it's got to be the biggest deal in quite a while, I would say, at least.
There's been a few announced in the Baltics recently, and again, it's showing that this market is proving very popular.
Something's happening. Yeah.
And finally, for today, we move back to Poland, and Panattoni will complete the Wrocław campus 39.
Oh wow!
In September, and this is the ideal location for e-commerce companies, according to the developer. It's got 80,000 square meters will be delivered. And the park is located close to one of Amazon's distribution centers, and where the Korean conglomerate LG operates the largest electric car lithium battery plant in Europe.
So the big players are there.
Yeah, big players. And according to Panattoni, as online retail across the region continues to boom, the first huge leases have been signed at this Wrocław campus, and they expect more to follow. And in 2020 alone, they go on that Polish consumers spent 15.3 billion on online purchases.
It's a lot.
It's an awful lot. And that's an increase of 31.4% from 2019 and 2.5 times higher than the European average. And according to PwC, the value of the Polish e-commerce market will increase around PLN 100 billion in 2020 to PLN 162 billion by 2026
Wow, so a lot of logistics needs to be
some
built up.
big numbers there, and looking good for the logistics market moving forwards.
Well, you got to imagine Panattoni's happy with those projections.
Yeah, you imagine all the logistics developers are rubbing their hands at the moment.
Exactly. Well, great. So exciting news on EuropaProperty.com. Winston, thank you very much for all those great bits of pearls of wisdom. And so let's wrap it up for the day. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we will see you on Wednesday. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.